Okay, today's project, I was gonna start on the 2-inch body lift. So, sorry Keanu, other things came up. I'll show you guys what it is. Okay, let me get some things settled right here real quick. I need to uncover this thing because, damn, I sold it. Never thought I would sell it. I mean, I had to, but I was kind of hoping I would not. Anyway, let me get the car uncovered and I'll explain more. All right, here we are in the 34. So, first off, thank you to everyone that's checking out these videos. It's pretty awesome. Like I said, I make these videos just to have fun and all that kind of stuff. But for those of you who have been following my channel, watching everything, I think I can actually say that I am the only one in the state of Hawaii that is in possession of 4 of these R34s. I don't know if some other dealerships have some. I know Autoland has 1 or 2 or 3, but the condition of those are, from what I've been told, rust buckets. Some other guys have brought in, one. I think I am the only person that has 4 of these at any given time. Anyway, I brought these in to sell. Unfortunately, I have sold this one. For car enthusiasts like us, we are sad when we have to sell one of our cars, no matter how good or how junk it is. I had a 1981 Honda Accord, rusted out. Water was leaking through the windshield when it rained. I love that car. I did not want to let it go no matter what. I love that thing. As car enthusiasts, we die with these cars no matter what, right? We don't want to get rid of it. In our eyes, it's the best thing to ever happen. Anyway, I am off to meet the new owner now, potential new owner, and I need to drop this car off and pick up the Bayside Blue 34. I'll drive that one. I still gotta show you guys the red one. I still have to show you guys the yellow one. The yellow one is supposed to be really rare, and I'll show you how you can find that out. The special thing about this white 34 that we're in, of all the thousands of 34s that are produced, the VIN number has a build date on it. So when the vehicle was built, it's incorporated into the serial numbers, the VIN. Of all the thousands that are brought in, that were ever produced at any given time, this car is number 480. So to be actually one of the first Nissan Skylines, 34 Skylines that were ever made and to ever leave Japan is pretty freaking awesome. A little nobody like me, right? So anyway, I'm gonna meet the owner, the new owner. I'll see if he doesn't mind me showing what he looks like. If you guys do see the car around, tell him what's up, honk your horn at him, whatever, So yeah, let me go meet the new owner and I'll see you guys in a little bit. I am gonna miss this car. This was my dream. Anyway, this is my dream to have this car. I don't want to let it go. I'm having seller's remorse. That never gets old. All right, I gotta concentrate on driving. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Oh, looks like I messed that up. So I was supposed to have met the new owner with the white 34. Instead, I brought the blue one. So that's on me. To complicate things even further, when it came time to sign off the title, I had the wrong title for the wrong 34. Like I said, I had 4 of them. I didn't look good. I grabbed the title for the wrong one. So there was such a big confusion. Everybody was running out of time. Matthew needed to go to his doctor's appointment. His awesome wife Bella needed to go to work. And I kind of screwed everything up by mixing up the whole deal. Anyway, Anyway, yeah, but we finally did get it right, and I did sell the car, so my poor 34 is gone. Anyway, that's why I didn't film that. It was in such a rush. But so anyway, I'm still scattered, so let me get back to the vlog. All right, well, Sunday, I'm tired, I'm beat. As you guys saw, I sold the white 34 to Matthew, so he's gonna enjoy that car. The blue one, this thing is fun. It's, like I said, it's pretty stock. It just has a exhaust and a little intake. Yesterday I did put some 25 mil wheel spacers on. Here, I'll show you guys what it looks like. On the rear, nothing on the front. I do have to scrape the tint off. Gotta finish scraping the tint off. I did lower the car though, that's why it looks kind of low now. It is on a set of Tanabe, I think it was Tanabe Pro. I saw some kind of purple looking thing. Yeah, it looked purple. Oh, gross. Anyway, I'm gonna take off the front bumper. I'm gonna paint the plasti dip on the little lower lip. Paint that black, and that should be it for today's project. Sun is going down. Okay, let me get started on this real quick. There's no sense in boring you guys with all that kind of stuff, so let me get to this project. I'll show you the front lip I'm gonna paint and then go from there. All right, well, it's super easy. 4 screws and the bumper comes right off. This car really needs to be cleaned. As you can see, this one is just as clean as the white one, but they did not spray all that undercoating stuff. I might spray it on, I have no idea, but I'll show you guys what it looks like. And this is just for my future records anyway. So I don't know if you guys remember, but the white one was really rare. Like I said, it was number 480 something 6 that was ever produced. So that's pretty rare. This car is number 8,704, and you can see it right here. 8,704. Anyway, okay. Front bumper's off. I just need to clean it and spray it, and I'll show you guys what it looks like back on the car. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, sun's going down. The bumper is taped off, and I'm just gonna hit it with a plasti dip. Just a real thin coat of plasti dip and some black flat spray paint, and that's about it. So let me do that. I'll be right back. Oh well, the sun is really going down now. And the moon is out again. There's no sense filming in the dark, so I guess I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, next morning, and this is what the painted lower lip looks like. And I painted the intercooler like I did on my other white one. It just looks a lot cleaner to me. I don't know, I could be wrong. But anyway, so one big thing that no one ever talks about, whether it's the K trucks, any car from Japan, any right-hand drive, these vehicles were never ever meant for the US soil. They were made in Japan, they were tuned in Japan, they were made to run on Japan gas. Now the gas that's in the United States, I'm sorry to say, is literally piss, because of all these activists and environmentalists. The gas in the US is literally piss. So that's why I need this. I need to go into town. The closest thing to running gas from Japan is to buy race gas. I'm not going to buy like the C16, which is crazy high octane. The car would run freaking great, but my wallet will hate me. I'm just going to buy regular 100 octane. 100 octane is about $19 a gallon. Roughly a little over $100 for a 5-gallon can. So I do notice that the car runs a hell lot better. The car runs so much better on the 100 octane. Maybe once every couple months I'll do a full tank of gas in the 4Runner. I'll do a full tank of gas in the Tacoma. But remember, to run these kind of fuels, a full tank of gas costs somewhere around $300 to $500, depends on how much I mix or if I run it straight. Obviously the best is to run it straight with the 100 octane. The car will love it. The seals are going to love you for that. Everything's going to love you for that, except for the petroleum guys that are selling us all these crap gas. Anyway, I'm gonna go into town. I'm gonna grab the race gas, supposedly race gas. It's just 100 octane. Gonna grab that, and it's easier to use a 5-gallon can. And then I'm gonna mix half and half with regular shit US gas, and that should be it. And then come home, put in maybe a boost controller. I don't know, we'll see. I want to change the oil in this thing, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, I'm gonna drive the car a little while more before I sell it. I really don't want to sell it. I hate selling these things. I know I have to, but I really hate it. All right, I'm gonna get gas. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, getting in and out of this car is hard. It's not meant for a big guy like me. It's meant for a little Asian guy, especially with these Recaro racing seats. The bolsters just ram up the two butt cheeks of mine. It freaking hurts. Oh god, I hate driving this car. Anyway, I got the gas from this place. I'm not gonna tell you guys where because I don't want you to buy all the gas. Okay, time to go home. Put in the boost controller, and oh, I need to make a separate video for the instrument cluster. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. Well, I think it's going to rain. Shucks. Anyway, what I'm going to do is put in a manual boost controller. There's nothing wrong with the electronic one, but electronic is, like I said, it's electronic. It's based on the computer and whatever parameters and sensors it wants to pick up. I want something that's going to deliver consistent boost at all times regardless of conditions. So that's where a manual boost controller comes in, and it's going to basically look like this. So this is how the factory one is configured, where there's a manual boost solenoid. The computer is regulating this at all times. The wastegate maintains constant pressure to whatever the spring is set up, and that bleeds off extra boost pressure from the turbo unit. Basically, we're going to bypass this, just unplug it and take it off. Run a direct hose, and the manual boost controller is here. Basically, it is bleeding off air, not allowing enough pressure to hit the wastegate actuator, tricking it to think that it's not building enough boost, so it will try to build more boost to maintain pressure in order to hit its target which is whatever I set it at. Basically, in a nutshell, without getting too much in detail, that's kind of how it works. Between a manual boost controller and an electronic solenoid type boost controller, which is what most standard cars are that are turbocharged, regardless of make and model. Anyway, like I said, it's super fast. You just pop off the hose for the factory one and replace it with this manual boost controller in the middle. And it came with sticker. I'm using Go Fast bits. And since I am Filipino, I chose the red one. I'm just kidding. I did not choose the red one. I got the black one. Plain, simple, not too flashy. Even though I am Filipino, we're gonna go with black. So let me just pull out the old electronic one, slip this in, and I'll show you what that looks like when I'm finished. Okay, forget it. It's raining. I gotta get in. Well, the lighting is kind of bad. The sun is going down already. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll try to make this to the best that I can. So basically, let me turn this around. I put the boost controller here so I can adjust it. All it is a check valve between the wastegate actuator, which is there, and it takes pressure from the turbo manifold, which is here. And basically what I'm gonna do is that check valve, I'll loosen it to bleed off more air. By bleeding off the air, the actuator does not know that it's boosting at a certain level. The pressure spring in there is set at about 7 psi. By bleeding off air, it's gonna keep hitting until it sees 7 psi. But in actuality, it's gonna be boosting 9 psi. And that's the safest you wanna go with these engines. Because of the ceramic turbo, you boost it any more than that, you will grenade the turbo. So next thing to do is just close the valve all the way, drive it on the street, slowly open it up, watch your boost gauge until it hits that desired level. So let's go and do that now. Okay, that is it, guys. The car is boosting at 9 psi, exactly where I want it to be. I'm not gonna touch it. I am gonna just change the oil, change out some of the fluids. The car is currently for sale, unfortunately. And yeah, I did sell the white one, which kind of sucks. I wish I didn't. I was hoping to own all 4 and take pictures with all 4 of them with my 35. That would be crazy sick. No one has ever done that. Anyway, yeah, I got a bunch of other projects to do. You'll find the car on Facebook Marketplace. Jamie is filtering out all the tire kickers for me. So that's that story. All right, good morning. Holy cows, it is, for some reason, it just decided to become so windy today. That's why I'm hiding in between the 2 trucks. If I was out in the regular street, the wind is just crazy. Anyway, the video has been taking 3 weeks to make so far. So much has been happening. There's just so little time. And again, an airplane flies overhead. So everything has just taken, stupid airplane. So everything has just taken so much time. It's been the course of about 3.5 weeks. I sold the car. I did the boost controller. I did a bunch of things to the blue 34, which I said I would not spend money. Oh, I would not spend money on, which I did. Silly me. Anyway, so yeah, the course of the past 3 weeks, a lot has gone on. I'm getting ready to sell that car. I may meet up with Matthew today. I don't know. He's the new owner of the white 34. There is supposedly a Skyline meet today. So I'll wrap this whole video up with the Skyline meet. I'm gonna see, I may take out my 35 and my 34. So I don't know. I may have Jamie come and drive that car. I really don't know yet what I'm gonna do. It's just a lot to do today. I'm gonna try to paint the calipers. I'll just show you the finished product. Everybody knows how to paint calipers, right? Anyway, let me paint the calipers, get the car ready for the meet, And if it's worth showing you guys anything at the meet, I will video some things over there. If not, then I may wrap the video up. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. And one more thing, so it is almost impossible to get any keys made for these cars that come in from Japan. I did find a keysmith, a locksmith, who can do all the keys. See? And it even has the Nissan logo on it. Here, I'll show you guys. It's only been about 2 minutes and there's a dumb plane flying over. That's what I get for living in on a flight path of the airplanes. Anyway, so this is what the keys look like. So Shaun from Ultra Lock and Key or something like that, I will put a link to his description. If you guys are tired of those cheap, flat, ugly looking keys, those metal ones, and you want these nice, better designs, I'll put a link in the bottom. Shaun at Ultra will cut the keys for you. The fat keys with the cutting surface, I think, was about $25 or so, give or take. I forget. Anyway, I'll put a link in the description on the bottom. Alright, well, it's pretty windy, but I'll show you guys what it looks like before I go to the meet. I decided to paint the calipers a couple hours ahead of time, so it kind of gives it a different look, and at least now you guys can see the coilovers. But here's the calipers that I painted. Alright, it just gives the car a different look. It's super windy right now, but I'm gonna get some rest. Well, actually, I'm gonna have a lot more to do. Anyway, I'll finish all this up and then we'll check out the car meet. Okay, there's a lot of sick cars here. Let me see if I can get some videos. Okay, well, back home. Sorry, I didn't film too much tonight. I was just so interested in seeing all the cars that were there, people that were there, just getting to see all kinds of things I've never seen before. I didn't know we had that many right-hand drive cars down here. There was a bunch of 32s, 33s. There was a four-door 34, bunch of Chasers and RX-7. There was like so many. I didn't even know half the names of some of those cars. I only had my iPhone, which is the iPhone 8. So yeah, it's an iPhone 8. The quality is quite horrible. I need to get rid of that dumb phone and get something a little more up to date. And it was really good to see Matthew, the new owner of my white 34. It was really good to get to meet him again. I'll probably hook up with him again at the end of the month when there's the right-hand drive Hawaii car meet. We'll see how that goes. I can finally start getting started on my Tacoma. Doing the 2-inch body lift on that should be really interesting. There's just some fine little details I'd like to iron out, so I need to get in touch with Daryl, find out some little things before I start that project. Other than that, it was a pretty fun night, and this project of mine took on, like I said, about 3.5 weeks now. So with that being said, I'm tired. I shall see you guys on my next project.